Good morning. It is the cello, the doom. The greedy grasshopper. He's back. It is AM. Yes, AM. I know. Awful time of day to be awake. But I'm up. It's the day off. Let's go kick some ass. Let's go see what's about. And the National Zoo. Not gonna happen. Gotta be honest. Really can't be arsed with that. What's me loot today? Golan? Nope. Hard word, really. Negotiators? Nope. Seska? For me, I've got most of the Seska pieces. Pistol, behave yourself. Fenris, I mean, most of my decent gear is Fenris, and I've got plenty of it. Ongoing, nope. Victor and Kaiser, oh, behave. That's not gonna happen for a start. Victor and bloody Kaiser. Okay. Providence, possibility. Marksman rifle, no. Striker, don't make me laugh. DCD, what you got for me? Troop Patriot. Don't really like it, but it's worth a go. You never know. May get a decent backpack. I know I really should go looking for backpacks to get it, but I've been trying that, and every time I go to a specialized place to get backpacks, they give me lots of everything else, so only one thing to do. Hit that.
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Right, gonna be a bit of ranting going on, obviously, but we'll save a bit of ranting for after we take care of these bad boys. I love shooting the ammo box. Well, I'm sure the AI is getting a lot more tactical, which I'm liking. So, let's get the first part of a rant done. Here we go. So, I saw a video yesterday talking about the new vendor. Like the, let's call it countdown credits. I mean, it's obviously going to have its own name for the currency, but I'm going to call it countdown credits. That was a bit of a delay on the old droppage there. But it showed that you get 26 credits for a full completion, right? 26 credits for 15 minutes, which seems alright. 3 pieces, you get 30% magazine size. You could work with that. But, okay, so, right, 3 pieces. No, sorry. 3 pieces, yeah, to get like 30% wear magazine size. But 26 credits for 15 minutes, and that is a full extraction, so you've got to do everything. You have got to not fail. Okay. Then they showed how much each thing is worth. An exotic cash is 224. That means you would have to complete countdown 8.6 times for every 6. For every 1 exotic cash. That's 8.6 times. Let's round that down to 8. Just say, and you did it 15 minutes ago. That's 2 hours an exotic cash. Right? 2 hours for 1 exotic cash. And that's 2 hours of the same mode. Pretty sure you could run a heroic mission with a group of 4 for 2 hours and get more chance of a heroic drop of an exotic. Which, let's face it, what you're going to do with the exotic cash, you're going to, well, you're going to deconstruct it, aren't you, for the exotic parts. That's what you're going to do. Okay, so that does seem a little high. Right, which, okay, I can put up with that, you know, it is what it is. It's pretty much 224 credits for an exotic. I'll live with that. What I did find absolutely shocking was when I saw how much an optimization cache was. 145 countdown credits. Are you actually fucking joking me? Optimization cache. 145 credits. What are you actually thinking? That, for me, is an absolute bloody joke. So that means that if I want 1 optimization cache, 1, we're looking at, oh, let's have a look, 6 completions, full completions of countdown for an optimization bloody cache. Pretty sure I could get them quicker on the summit. I could just find the easiest I could find the easiest objectives, complete them, reset, rinse, repeat. Pretty sure of that. I mean, obviously I'll do a video confirming this.
See if you can hook Isaac into that
But
terminal and get us some
seriously?
intel.
And now for code again today. Surprise, surprise.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
We got then rubbish. But honestly, that much for an actual optimization cache, that is honestly, that's ridiculous. Optimization caches are shit anyway. I mean, because I'm pretty sure I'm rinsing and repeating summit. I could probably effectively get more. Probably get better loot on Countdown, obviously, but I'm pretty sure he's been hit. Bullet registration. Interesting. He's definitely not getting hit with my bullets. I'm sure when I watch back the video, it will prove this.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process.
Shut up,
Must have
Manny.
disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Honestly though, so you're telling me that I need 145 optimization credits, no, up to 145 countdown credits for one optimization cache? Behave. They're charging the same much in that vendor, by the way, if I'm not mistaken.
That should give the decon protocol enough gas to run.
Oh, shut up, Manny. God's sake. He's charging the same amount as a named item cache, which I'm pretty sure out of the two, I could only afford one. I know which one I'm going for. I'll go with that bloody optimization cache. Ridiculous amount of credits. That makes it, if I'm not mistaken, even more expensive than buying stuff from the Dark Zone vendor. Just seems very expensive. And when I say expensive, I mean shockingly expensive. I don't mind the exotic cash price. You know, I know I said it's expensive, but in all fairness, it is. But I can live with that one. Now, that one I find, but it's the optimization cash price. I'll be honest with you, that for me is just ridiculous because they're shit. Pretty sure I wouldn't be alone in calling them shit either. Especially at that price. Now it looks like shotgun builds are good for countdown. Now there's a surprise, boys. There is a surprise. Oh boy, I've been saying it for ages. The devs love shotguns. I keep telling you. I keep telling people the devs love shotguns. But they keep going, oh well, they're just incompetent. They're not incompetent, they know what they're doing. They love shotguns. How many things they're going to have to do where shotguns are one of the most effective things before you're finally going to actually just listen. That was actually a really good mod. That was a god-rolled skill haste. For a pulse, believe it or not. Might not be something I use, but I've seen that the pulse is going to be needed for, what's it called? Title update 15, so if I can get a couple of absolute god-rolled mods for the haste, then so be it. I've been telling you for ages. I've been telling you in basically all of my videos where about the PTS, people moaning. They love shotguns.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
You see, no one listens. No one actually listens. I've been saying this for ages. The developers love shotguns. They love shields.
I guess you could call that clean.
Shields and shotguns are very good close-range weapons. One of the most successful builds that has been working in Countdown is a close-range shotgun build. Now there's a surprise, boys. I gotta be honest. I was really surprised the shotgun builds do well in Countdown. Oh my god. Never thought I'd see that happen. What the fucking sarcasm, huh? You wonder why shotguns and all the shields were bloody nerfed. Come on, boys.
Far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
You know you're not that stupid, all of you, so you don't need me to explain again. And look at it, and lo and behold though, it's not just any shotgun that's really, really, really good. People are having a lot of success with the Scorpio. Oh no, that's a surprise, boys. Absolute surprise that was. I mean, of all the shotguns, that is the one that surprised me the most. I mean, honestly. Fucking sarcasm. Christ the fucking life.
Spread out and search for it. It could be anywhere.
Honestly.
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
I know I keep saying this. I'm sounding very, very tinfoil hat about it when people go, the developers don't know what they're doing. No, they know exactly what they're doing, boys. You know, the problem is you lot seem to assume that they don't know what they're on about. They know exactly what they're doing. They've got a vision of what they want to do. They don't care what you want, because at the end of the day, they're not paid for your opinions. They're paid by the people who pay them. The fact that a lot of your suggestions may be good for the game doesn't matter, boys and girls. The point is, sometimes as well, when we give our opinions, we do it in such a way, we put their back up. I mean, generally it's because we feel like they're not listening, because, well, a lot of time they aren't listening because they don't want to listen. That's the point. They've got an idea, and they're being teenagers a lot of the time. The more you try and actually give them your opinion, the less likely they are to do it. That's why they really need to let all platforms play the actual PTS.
Don't let them break the backs!
Come on, cupcake. Stop your silliness. Okay, so I'm doing DCD again, obviously, because it's a good mission to do. I've got to be set to say, so the increased loot chance is True Patriot.
If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Not really seeing a lot of this True Patriot turn up. I've probably seen 2 pieces, which I know some people would say, well, bloody hell, that's a lot. And look, the doors again. It's something weird. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure there's something that I've got. One of the directives that I've got set up, I think, does this. It makes it all like this, so we can go through the keyhole. Woo! Yeah, boys, they love shotgun builds. Is anyone else not surprised that one of the most effective builds against their new mode is going to be a shotgun build? So that means that if a shotgun build's good, then so if it's close range, then you can guarantee that long range ones are going to be very effective as well. If I'm not mistaken, they've just added a brand new sniper rifle to TU-15, like Dread and named SVD. But honestly, with shotguns, I've been saying it for ages. I've been beating this drum for ages, and it honestly feels like no one is bloody listening. They love shotguns. Look, The only way they'll actually do anything about shotguns that you do not like, whether them be too strong, which is pretty much when you do anything, or if you want other weapons to be given a buff and all that business, everyone start using shotguns, start saying how they're the best in the game. In fact, actually start completing all of their content with shotguns. And while you're there, start using the words easy. That sneaky little bugger. Look at that, don't look. He's actually genuinely hiding from me. There we go. See? It's definitely acting more tactical. You do hide a lot more. That's not just me, you do.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just
Watch
ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
When you finish, Manny, no one gives a fuck. If you watch my videos, you'll see they do act a lot more tactically. But yeah, they love shotguns. They love this hot. I think what they're trying to say is what they really love. They want the close range, fast, furious frenzy. Like piranhas. That's the sort of content. That's the sort of stuff they like. Which is no surprise. I've been saying for ages. They love shotguns. Everyone keeps putting it down to incompetence. It's not incompetence, they love shotguns. Everyone's so busy trying to slag them off, saying that they don't do the job right, but they're doing exactly what they probably have been asked to do. Make shotgun friendly content.
Data transfer completed.
See, I keep saying this. Honestly, I keep telling people. These incompetent devs that you so eloquently put keep saying, well, they did this wrong, they did this wrong. Yeah. Well, hello. A bit more. Being that awful. See, here's the problem, right? I don't like the Urban MDR, but it's such a bloody good role. I mean, look. Could optimize that slightly, put a new thing on, and I think my sound isn't great today. It's feels a little off.
You're clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Here they come. Be careful.
What? I'm applying the old status effects. Usually I go gun happy with my pistol, but I've actually got status effect bullets in it, so I'll shoot in the backpacks as well. Hit the bullets, and then let the bullets take them out. It's so funny. See them trying to shoot, they're like, ah, my bullets are fucking killing me. But bless them. They still try and do it. Amazing how quickly they go into cover. I was actually shot. Look at that. He's getting mullered by those special ammo crate that I just hit. Good time. Fresh loading. There you go. 825,000. I love that. And when there's like a bounty target on at the moment, you get 1 point something million. It's absolutely brilliant. Targeted loot. Yeah. None that. Can't be asked. What we got here then? Absolute rubbish. But yeah, I gotta say, they've been very stingy as well on the old exotic drops. What we got? 31 minutes there. Not look at that though, 41% accuracy. Come on, boys. Not bad considering my aim is absolutely fucking shocking. And he's ranting like a bugger. I saw the newest Candyman, the 2021 version. Poor. 5 out of 10 at best. Pretty average. Not too bad when it gets going. But the problem being, it took so long to bloody get going that I got bored. I did some washing. Very slow film. Very, very, very slow film. Considering it's only 92 minutes, it was a bit too slow. But saw the 2022 Scream. Now that, on the other hand, I fucking loved it. Oh my god. The new Scream is really, really good. I mean, possibly a little bit biased there because I fucking love the Scream films. Absolutely bloody love the Scream films. So maybe I'm just a little bit biased towards anything to do with Scream. Apart from the series, because that sucked as well. But of the films, loved it. Absolutely bloody loved it. Is it worth buying? I bought mine on Amazon, got the digital copy, paid £10 for it. Yes, as you can imagine, if you haven't guessed right by now, he's a limey, he's a Brit. So yeah, if any of my words get lost in translation, just remember, he's a Brit. So that would explain probably the use of proper English. No dig there, but it was a bit funny. If you don't understand some of the things I say, maybe that's it, because it's my awfully British humour, isn't it? Yeah. Oof. Not to be too stereotypical, I might have some Earl Grey as well. Dash all. Dash it all. Sound. Definitely sound issues. Definitely sound issues. But honestly, I know it's gaming, but anyone checks out on my YouTube channel, it clearly states I'm a horror movie fan. Clearly states. I said I fucking love horror movies. I do. If you have any questions about horror movies, please drop a question on it. If you like, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that? Love to chat about horror movies. I love talking about horror movies. I love watching horror movies. Love gaming. Love drinking beer too. Proper beer. Not that lager shit. You know, proper beer. Proper beer. You know, like a Belgian IPA, or a deeper, or a treep, or a teeper, or a queeper, or a creek, or a bit of Vault City.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Yeah, I name dropped there. Oops, sorry. You know, the good stuff. But getting back to it. Started getting all misty-eyed there, talking like Scream. Love those films. Absolutely bloody love Scream. Oh my god. It's the whole ghost face. quite possibly one of the most, for me, one of the most iconic faces. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, back to it. Candyman sucks. If you can be bothered to watch it once. Because it'll be one of those ones that chances are you would watch it once and you wouldn't watch it again. Scream films, I'd watch them a lot more. I do watch them a lot more. That's the point. Yeah, so, okay, let's get back to Scream. No, not back to Scream, because we're all misty-eyed and we just loved up. Countdown is going to cost a lot. To get anything decent. It's like, I was looking at, like, a named item. It's about 75 countdown credits. So, that would mean... Now, these numbers are all based on, unless they change how much you get, and also based on a full completion, so the whole thing done, etc. Right? 26 for a full run. You need 75 for one named item. That still means, let's just round it all down to 25 pieces. That's 3 runs. That's 45 minutes for a named item. 45 minutes for a named item. And it looks like it's going.
Damn.
Right here. So that's what we got to look forward to.
If I see any hostiles, I run.
So that means 3 completions for one named item, which ain't too bad, as long as the piece is a good piece. But that still means that if you don't enjoy Countdown, boys, you're in for a rough one. You are in for a rough one. Because I'm looking forward to it, but I can see that it won't be long before it just becomes a farming place where you'll probably find it hard to get a team going, because all these teams, they'll be full because they won't bother matchmaking. They'll just create one, invite everyone, so you may be waiting a while. And this will probably be all based on, if it's matchmaking, then you know people are going to quit. And that is a pain in the ass. You could hit the hunters at the end, and then they quit on you. You're like, oh, come on, boys. Seriously. What are you doing? Watching, cheers for watching. It is nice to have someone to watch. I'm not sure how long you've been watching for, but I did DCD. Bit of a rant, obviously, because I sort of have things that annoyed me. The PTS has brought out the worst in me. But the PTS just never seems to fix things. It always seems to break things. Alpha codes, sod off. Would like to see some new enemies though. I'd love to see something like a bigger drone. You know, like you've got the big drone and you've got the little drone. I like a sort of medium drone, so he's bigger than the normal drones but smaller than the actual drone. Like the size of a dog. A drone like that looks pretty tanky, or has some really nasty characteristics. I'd actually like to see a drone that's got a white mechanism that causes that much of an explosion it kills everyone. So you've got to take him down in probably an effective way. Maybe it's like a two-step thing: disable, then kill, or pulse it, disable its self-destruct, then break it down. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that they can, you know, make things a little more interesting. Because if you want to stop things being DPS checks all the time, you need to stop doing things that you can just DPS your way through. And the only way to do that is to add a more skill-based approach, or a more armor-based approach, or even something where you actually need roles. You know, one way you might actually genuinely need a tank, and on top of that you'll need a healer who's keeping the tank alive, who's keeping you all alive. Because that could be fun. Yeah, I like the idea of needing a proper dedicated medic, or even two dedicated medics.
Taking too many risks.
Who's about to attack him? There we go. Let's go see my loot. Walker and Harris. Pretty crap. Always find it's best to keep the world on challenging, because then you've got an excuse to go after like resource convoys and all that, because then it's like potluck. If you don't look at your map too seriously and you just attack anything in sight, you can change things to a level 4. And you're like, ooh, I just changed that to a level 4. Take that. I think with that in mind, it's time to go for another mission. Where are we going to go now? Okay, so we've done DCD. Let's do what's at the bank today. Golan. No, I'm not interested in Golan. Absolutely not interested. American history, Murakami. The negs. What about Jupiter Spear? It's not all we could. Yeah, we're gonna hit. I'm gonna hit the control point. I don't like this control point because it's one of these ones that always seems to go tits up for me. Every time I hit this one, I usually end up having too many people sticking their nose in. Resource convoy. Or someone, or some nosy little bystander has to just put their fucking nose in. Do you like, mate? Could be worse. Sneak up on him. One of my favourite spots. I can sneak up on it and do it properly. One of my favourite spots. For this. Bugger. Ruined it. They've ruined my spot.
Coming in. You're not.
Buggers have ruined my spot. See what I mean? Once again, bloody nosy Parkers. Putting their bloody nose into my spot.
Back up. Reinforcements en route.
I think there are definitely certain areas around the map which seem more prone to a lot more activity. And this one is a particularly active spot. hear that grenade launcher going off. Now I can hear the SMG going off left, right, and centre.
Reinforcements have arrived.
How bloody time, boys. What time do you really call this, boys? If you get sound issues like me, just drop a message on the video when I upload it to YouTube, because I get sound issues quite a lot since PTS. A lot of sound issues. Not as bad since I've stayed away from the summit as much, because the summit is just full of shit.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Try not to rant about the game all the time, but when you get an alpha code before you've even started playing the game, you're like, oh, it's going to be one of them days, it's going to be one of them days. You went down a little bit too easy, man.
Detecting
Take
additional
a
hostile
more
contacts.
defensive position. Hey, backpacks! I love collecting backpacks, good ones. What I'm realistically after is a backpack that's better than my Memento, which I know I'm asking way too much there, because Memento is such a good backpack. Ideally, I'd like a Badger Tough, one that's good for the shotgun damage. I'd like a Fenris one for the assault rifle damage. And I'd like just a perfect Wyvern one. Just a perfect skill build Wyvern. Don't think so, sunshine.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Did you not learn after the fourth time I shot you? god. You guys are bloody ridiculous with your want for healing. I mean, Sniper's got a vantage point, and there's you, keeping yourself in full cover, going fully exposed. Just try and heal people, so come on boys. Don't be that dull. Before I go anywhere near that loot,
Supply room access unlocked.
got to give it a couple of seconds because I've done it before now. I'm just about to enter the supply room and the bloody rogues turn up. I'm like, really? Rubbish. 2 rubbish backpacks. Both getting deleted. Rubbish.
Reloading! I'm here for you!
Yes.
Don't let them get past
Boys.
you! Moving in for cover!
Big black tusk now. That's what I mean by it. People just not keeping their nose out. Boys, come on. You're not welcome here, unfortunately for you boys. Boys, laters.
Still dangerous out here!
Nope.
You really came through for us.
Yes.
Stay focused! Let's get this area secure!
I could have been an agent. You know, if I wanted.
You couldn't have loved so. Right. Next. Ooh. Metro Ruins. Why not? Let's go there. There's American History Museum, then we'll go down. Thank you for watching anyway. I mean, it's nice to see someone watching. Even if it is like so early in the morning. Right. The last time I did this, I tried
Location guarded by hostiles.
tried to sneak down, but they were already waiting for me, so. Yeah, sometimes you sneak down here, and they're already waiting. They already know you're coming. So, what? Come on, let's sneak
Hostile control point identified.
That's bad loot. Cleaners. Interesting. See, the cleaners are probably one of my least favourite actions. It's those acts, guys.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Bloody hell. Like a double. If you are getting ready for title update 15, get yourself a shotgun build ready, because
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Countdown seems to be a shotgun build game mode. Cut, sunshine, sit down. Sit down.
Backup request. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
That sneaky bugger's gonna sneak up on me. There you go, lad.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Quite the woodwork when you call for backup.
Gotta destroy it!
And there we go. Right. Counter-attack
Incoming
is coming
hostiles
for us.
detected.
Pretty cool. I don't mind it when they come this side.
That'll teach him! Over there, behind that cover!
Come on, mate. Die.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, got it.
I can't believe it. We won!
Supply room access unlocked.
Let's see what we get. Ammo. Much appreciated. I could do with a lot more loot component capacity. I'm always so the calculator. You always need one. Look at all that. Nope. That's, Why not?
Fully
Give him
stocked.
some. Right, there's only one place to go. If you want water, only one place to go because it is absolutely swimming. Excuse the pun, but it's swimming with water, and it's just here where a hunter is, one of the year 1 hunters by the Lincoln Memorial mission. I think it's like 10 drums of water. Loads. Absolutely loads. Let's see how much water I have before I go do this. Let's have resources. 172. I'm not even going to need all of it, so it'll probably take me a couple of seconds. My terrible aim use again. Right. 172. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, which one of you assholes keep shooting me? I think one more drum will probably be full. Yeah, look. There you go. Water done. Look, it's everywhere. Look, it's here. All here. Oh, the water here is absolutely shocking how much. Like, this is just general resources. New York is absolutely brilliant. Just for your standard stuff, your nice easy stuff. One control point, donate your shit, and then it's pretty much easy street. So, I think it was acceptable to shoot me. Okay.
I'm pinned down.
He knows that stuff that don't belong. So much components and stuff about the place. It's unbelievable. I would love a support station like they actually have. their support stations make your hive look like absolute crap.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Okay. What gun is using? Oh, is it possibly a shotgun? Talk to the hostage. Wait. You'd totally steal it though, wouldn't you? Right, let's do just one more mission, nice and quickly. See what we've got. Just want to do a pretty quick one. Sort it. Let's do air and space. Get ourselves some more XP. This is all I'm farming for at the moment, it's just XP. Because the more XP I get, the more of those scavenging levels for my watch. I mean, realistically, if you look on your watch, at the moment I've got 228. I always try and keep above 200. So I've only got 28 because I've been optimizing my gear so far. But if I can have at least another 100 before the update goes live, that means I've got a lot of a lot of it waiting for me.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
To be fair, I mean, whether you're running on this mission on challenging and heroic, there are slight differences, but the extra 100,000 XP you get for doing it with all 5 directives versus doing it on challenging with all 5 directives isn't really worth your honestly isn't worth your time. But some of the missions, if you do it on those on heroic versus challenge, it's a definite better experience, more fun, and also much more rewarding for your time. But this one, in fact, some missions I find you actually get better loot on challenging. Which is weird because you don't usually expect it. But sometimes life is full of surprises on these missions.
True Sun's munitions detected.
Although, you've also got to take into account, it depends on what faction you're going against.
Division's here!
For the True Sons!
No voice.
Agent in need of backup.
I tend not to put the special ammo on if I'm going against the Black Tusk.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation.
Because that disrupt bullets is just absolutely ridiculous.
Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards, I'll give them that.
Really hate the disrupt bullets.
Tag anything useful and I'll send in a recovery team later.
And blow the shit out of anything too dangerous.
Stop him here!
Where is those bullets coming from? I hear them.
True Sun's reinforcements incoming.
Keep moving. We need to clear the next hall.
When you're done fucking things up there,
Keep moving. We still got 2 halls to clear.
Sure, there's a true sunspot there somewhere, or is it? No, you get a black tusk one. It's black tusk. Yeah, it's black tusk and the easy crap, but still.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Throwing mods my way today, a lot.
So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
The third rock from the sun, our home, may not be the center of our universe, but so far it is the only planet life as we know it. In the vast reaches of space, it's irrational. That is capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that
I'm on fire.
oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth
Good, done it.
created the means and seas of while no other planet far sustains life. God, the building blocks that allowed organisms to evolve from single-cell amoebas to complex organisms like you and me. Nothing more than the flash of a
Serious
dying
trauma
star
detected.
light years away.
Ah, sneaky buggers.
Holy shit!
Different factions as well give different loot quality as well, I think. Black Tusk give quite a mix.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover
Find
some
your
of
Black
this
Tusk. It's either really good or
center of our universe.
very rarely god rolled. White Tusk, if you do legendary, you do get some good stuff, but even even White Tusk, like on the legendary missions, still got crap loot on legendary. Might do something to walk later. Right. Cheers. Cheers for watching. Actually much appreciated. It is actually genuinely appreciated. Right. I'm gonna kill my skill, because obviously with the skill cooldown. I've got in here.
It's home to flowing water, as evidenced by these images. At one point, more than 3.8 billion years ago, 1/3 of the water surface could have been covered by ocean. Watching this story graph
devs are proving they love shotgun builds. Quite good on the ranting today. I haven't had as much to rant about. I've been able to just concentrate more on actually doing a bit of grinding. A lot of mods today. Richter and Kaiser is pretty crap. I mean, for some it might be really, really good. It might be their favorite go-to brand, but for me, it's crap. I mean, the best item I've seen by Richter and Kaiser is the named holster forge. It's good for shield builds. Yeah, you see once again, right? Shows how much the devs love shields.
Mechanical components detected.
Agent, have Isaac scan the parts.
Always a shotgunner. He can sneak up on you. Seems for ages, the developers love shotguns. So many people I've seen have said no, it's they're incompetent. It's not, it's they love shotguns. That's what a lot of people don't seem to be taking into account. They actually love shotguns. I keep saying it.
Setting a recovery team. Link up with them and you'll be done there.
And they keep proving it.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
They must be using a casing from the museum's collection. If they can rig it with a warhead and some means of propulsion, they wouldn't even need a guidance system to hit the White House or a settlement.
Kinda goes without saying, but if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never, ever be used.
Any more, you boys? Awesome. I've been saying, honestly, I know I've repeated myself a couple of times, but I just have, if anyone catches just this part of the video,
Database
the developers
indicates
love
designation
shotguns.
LMR-90.
They do.
That would be the missile then. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into those reinforcements. They need backup.
Shotguns. Got more than one, you know. Selling yourself proud. You've got nothing to be proud of, boys. You're getting served.
You want to get personal? I'm taking too much fire.
True Sun's munitions factory is out of action and they lost a big stockpile of ordnance. Throw in the fact that the settlements can scavenge those workbenches and tools, and I'd say it's been a pretty good day.
So, all rubbish.
Agent requesting backup.
Let's see again what the stats were. 37% accuracy. Still good for me. A terrible aim.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
In case you are wondering, tidal wave. This is the build. Works an absolute bloody treat. Really slaps. I use it all the time. Apart from if I'm running a couple of other builds. I've got a lot of builds, but on my main build. The White House. Let's just quickly delete some crap. We've got crap. I'm not even bothered getting all the crap. There we go. Right.
Civilians are kindly reminded not
Why don't we take out the settlement blockade? Actually, do you know what, boys? Thank you, whoever was watching. This is for you guys. This is a cello signing out from Division for a couple of minutes, because I need to do a couple of things. So I should be back online in a couple of hours doing some either some Division or possibly something else. But I will definitely catch you in the next one. So cheers for watching. Thank you. It has been an absolute fucking pleasure. Cheers.